So hi there. Hi there. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are well. Hello, beautiful people. What's up? What's popping and what's cooking? How are you guys doing? I'm good. I'm good today. I kind of rather had a long stretch sleep today because I was very exhausted as I had a late night last night trying to bring you content. So today I just slept in a little bit, yeah, a little bit, and this is the time when I had my first meal. Check it out. Oops. You see, I was trying to get some energy for the day and I had some coffee. Those are the best moments. And the other best moments is keeping journals. So today's topic is why do we keep journals in our life, or why is it important to have journals in our life? First point in keeping a journal in my life personally is just to keep order and create order in this chaotic world, okay? The world is so chaotic that sometimes your thoughts just does not balance the situation, so you need to jot down just as a reminder to read at it later, to reflect on your thoughts later. That's actually why I personally keep a journal. I always say, and I reiterate this, most especially also to my Facebook followers who, or social media, or generally social, I'm seeing this a lot, I'm observing this a lot, who like opposing people expressing themselves, people expressing their thoughts, people expressing their bodies. people expressing their sexuality, people expressing, just people trying to be who they are. So they basically get a lot of backlash, and the opposers actually wants to corner them. They want to hold them in those little boxes that they put into society. But then the thoughts sometimes are just too big, like they feel trapped, and they just need to escape. Just need to escape and just release themselves. So we should actually like let people be, man. Let's just let people be. And with that, I always say, you can never keep a writer down. The thoughts that they're actually expressing on paper, being it on paper, on social media, in their books, there will be critics. Not a problem. There are critics with people who express themselves vocally. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is, people who keep journals, that's actually the way they express their deeper feelings. That's the way they express their deeper thoughts, their deeper emotions. They just put it down. So like I always say, if you have a three-dimensional brain, you'll notice that all my posts are self-reflectory. I do not talk to you. I always say that, and I always emphasize that I do not talk to you, I talk to myself. And when in this process, when I'm talking to myself, and I'm actually leaving a journal for my generation, as when they come, they see what their mother was like, her thoughts, her emotions at a specific time of their lives. So that's what I'm actually journaling, my thoughts. And in my bio, I personally describe that this is my life, and this is how I'm going to document it and celebrate it with me. You get to do that. Yeah, when you talk, you need to have a glass of water nearby, or you will suffocate by your words. Because we are not vocal, we do not express ourselves vocally. Our expression mostly is in the mind and in the soul and in the heart, okay? And in that way, you distress from the world, you unwind, you relax after a long day, and you just connect with the spiritual realm. You connect with reading the book, you connect with God, with scripture. That's how you meditate, actually. That's how you meditate. So this is the reasons, and just take a look at my journals and what I basically do with them. Details of these journals. This one, I use it for church. This one, I use it for church. This is what's always in my bag when I go to church. I journal down Bible verses. This I got from Sean. When was this? For Mother's Day, I think. There's quite a lot. This is what I journal. Yeah, my thoughts. Everything, whatever I get. Yeah. And then in this one, I journal part of my life, like the important part of my life. So I'm not going to go into this one. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that one. This one is more like a notebook, just a notebook. Whenever I need to do some shopping, or I need just to put down something, like when I research and everything, I put it in here. So this is just a notebook. And we have this one. Everyone is calling me, ah, yeah, write a cookbook. Yeah, when are you writing a cookbook? Yeah, I am busy doing all of that. You see, I need to have 100 recipes, and I've started. You see, I've started. I have actually titles. You see there? I actually want to have original recipes. Yeah, original recipes. I have them. It's already noted here. I just note them down. There are some recipes that I've already written fully. Some are on my Facebook. Some are I'm having them, especially in this file. There's quite a lot in there. And then this one is where I basically just journal or take notes for things that I want to keep mostly. Like when I had a talk with you guys with regard to depression, this is what I actually note down, and then yeah, have that talk with you guys. So this is actually information coming from deeper within me, like coming from my soul. So I do not need to throw it away. I actually just journal them in these beautiful books, and then once, like in a few years to come, once I go through them, at least I'm doing like a reflection of the mind, of where my mind was at during a certain period of my life. So this is basically why we journal. And then, like I said, for people who journal through from their souls, like from their heart, they do not read fiction. They read based on true life and reality and everything. So like to go book that fits my soul mostly is a cookbook. A cookbook fits my soul in a tremendous, amazing way that you guys just do not understand. Me reading, going through the recipes, oh my gosh. OMG, it is just so soul touching and refreshing and satisfactory. Very much, very, very much. And then this is the reality I'm talking about. Reflections of the soul, the Bible, and then more cookbooks. Yeah, there are more books, yeah, but just not on display here. I read a lot on real life drama, not fiction. We do not read fiction. We like reality. Yeah, that's the best part about ours. One present I got from Mesa was this journal board. Just take a look at it and why and how it's useful, like in our household, and it's right in the center of the kitchen where everyone can just pass by and just jot down anything for themselves, for the next person, or just for the whole family. And here I'm having a personal, like it's a note board that I was gifted by Mesa, and then for his reason was I must use it as a meal planner or a menu planner for the day and just write it down. He actually he knows me like very well, right? Yeah. So he actually writes my soul there. But then what I do when I do recipe planning and everything, meal planning, I usually just plan it like in my head, and then it takes me 5-10 minutes, then I'm done. So I basically just use this as a note board for everyone. And here is my to-do list, what I must do. So I thought it was there. It was just writing doctor's appointment, but I just rewrote it so that I can be specific. And I hope ladies are following and just taking necessary precautions of protecting ourselves from cervical cancer and all those cancers. So book your appointment as I'm also booking mine. And here there are plenty of notes underneath here. This is Bobo's side of the board actually. Down there, you see, the papers are actually folded, but down there sometimes we put his homework here. So he also used this board. So this is what I have in the kitchen. as a planner, a day planner, a recipe planner, a shopping list. We basically write everything there to remind everyone of your next appointment or your next duty, your next task, your next activity. So that's it. So basically, that is the reason for people who keep journals. That is the reason they do keep journals, is because it is a way of expression. They cannot express themselves vocally, so they express themselves like putting it on pen, and then later they reflect on it. And with the Bible journal, I did not usually keep a Bible journal. This started like a while ago, just recently, where I just took the pet to church and I started noting down. And then the reflections, that is actually very important. I always used to think of like, why do people take journals with to church, and what do they actually write in if everything, the Bible verses are given and the sermon, the preaching, everything is done? So why should you keep a journal of that? I have my own experience and I've just started doing it. If it's not, yeah, this whole year, I think basically, yeah, this whole year. I just started recently, and it actually keeps me in touch with the sermon. Uh, when you note down all the things that you note down, it's basically a reflection of the soul. Sometimes there are testimonies of your own life, of how you feel. Sometimes there are prophecies. And just take a look at it later and just read and reflect. Pause, like my pastor used to say, pause and reflect, and just read on what you've written down and see how it is actually talking to you. That's the Piers and the verhaal. I am the cow in the farm. Or how will you put it in English? This is what we had last night. This was dinner last night, and these are leftovers. And because I was cooking and just running around like a headless chicken, I kind of felt tired, and all I had was a piece from this, half of this. That's what I had. And then I left for everyone to serve themselves. That you saw on display was of Bobo, and he had second helping. And this is what they left me, guys. This, a whole bowl just full of leaves. How will I go down there? Let me get a spoon. A whole bowl, just leaves. Guys, just leaves. So I'm the cow here. I'm the cow here, but it's not a problem. I love leaves. Like I said, I love kale. I love spinach. I just love leaves for the vitamins it's providing. So I'm just going to zhuzh it up with these little veggies and then just have my lunch. This will be lunch, and I think this will be the only meal for the day until, yeah, and then we can have a chat. Here are my leftovers, all zhuzhed up. Nice fresh salad. No more leaves, fresh salad that is. And a fresh smell of slab chops. Yeah, the vinegar smelling, the smell of vinegar just oozing out there. It's like, oh, so divine. Makes me miss the fish and chips takeout back home. So this is my lunch. Actually kept me going because I'm the cow in the family. That kept me going until now, and I'm recording at 6 o'clock now. So that kept me going for the day. I'm only going to have a cup of tea, like chai tea, and just call it a night. So that's it, guys. That's Vlogmas. Just wait. My throat is really empty with this talking. Not empty, my throat is like scratching, and it's like dry with all of this talking. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is it for today's Vlogmas. See you again tomorrow. I'm planning on a recipe, but I just need time. Today I just woke up late. Hopefully today I go to bed early because I'm done for the day. So hopefully I go to bed early and prepare for tomorrow because I want to share a special recipe with you guys. So let's see each other tomorrow. Adios and happy cooking.